What's up, world? It's your homegirl Ivy. We are in HQ for another round of media days, courtesy of Black Widow, TurnerRap.com, Bet on Black Magazine, Bet on Black Radio. Congratulations once again, guys, on this awesome accomplishment. But we are here right now as part of our little media tour with the one, the only, coming out of St. Louis himself, Mr. Kyss My Ass himself, or KMA.
For the kids, KMA for the kids.
You know, I mean, don't be like me. I curse a lot. I talk a lot of shit. But we here. Let's talk shit together.
Let's talk that shit.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. How is the experience, especially coming from St. Louis, to the big busy city of New York?
It's real different. Y'all street set up different and everything. But I mean, I love it. I love the whole different atmosphere. The love that I got with the show last night. Everything been good. I'm definitely coming back.
Being that we've spoken, you said you're a beginner in all of this. Tell us about, like, especially your first performance outside of state.
I mean, I really played with music at first because I mean, music always been fun and it still is. You know what I'm saying? I just decided to take it as my career this time.
So how long have you been doing it?
Ooh, I want to say at least over 10 years. The song that I got out now, Big A, is almost 10 years old. At 100,000 streams.
What made you want to do all of this now?
I mean, it's a time for everything. I was playing with it at first, and now it's time to get serious. It's more serious than what I took it for.
So being that, especially now coming up after the pandemic, how do you see your artistry progressing, and what do you feel like a lot of people can do to help you?
I mean, most of it's with me. I gotta be the person to decide that I do want to take it further and how far I want to take it and things like that. You just got to stick your neck out there and hope for the best. Hope you don't get it cut off.
Walk me through that pivotal moment when you did decide, hey, I want to be an artist, because everyone had that one moment that catapulted everything.
I kind of felt like I was getting signs just from stuff I was watching online and stuff like that. Like, for instance, I seen Gilly the Kid talking to his cousin. They do podcasts and stuff. And he was telling his cousin that he wasn't an artist because he never got a check for being a rapper. And that kind of just sunk in with me. I'm a dope artist and I ain't never got a check for rapping. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to take it for a profession instead of.
But do you feel like, now that you said that and based off of that interview, do you feel like your artistry was diminished because you weren't getting a check, or do you?
I just felt like I wasn't taking it serious enough. I should have been taking this more serious when I first started instead of taking it as a hobby and a fun thing to do.
What have you been able to do, especially now that even though we're still in the pandemic, a weird version of it.
Everlasting.
The Marion, man. But going through it and coming off it, what has it taught you, especially when building your brand?
Just to be careful. Watch it. You know what I'm saying? Don't take any and every opportunity just because it seemed like a good opportunity. Make sure you know what your surroundings are, because that stuff is everywhere. You can catch it outside. You can catch it vaccinated. So you just got to be cautious and know where you're going. It's best to go to private events and stuff like that and not just public clubs like that.
Oh yeah, no.
So I wait on mostly private events.
Are clubs still even open now? Some clubs?
Yeah, some of them don't care. Some.
I just feel like I haven't seen a nightclub open in so long. Wow.
They probably don't tell people. That's probably a private event too.
Maybe.
The vid parties.
What has been the highlight of your career thus far?
Betting on black. It's about the best opportunity that I done had, because I mean everybody else is cap. Bet on black, or you betting on cap?
Brand ambassador. That sounds like a slogan. Bet on black. There's no cap.
Everything been going up since I've been betting on black. Everything else was wishy-washy. Promoters saying they're gonna do one thing and not doing what they supposed to do, but she on it.
Tell us about your latest single.
My latest single, Day One. That's kind of like the well to bring it. My project is called Two Sides to Every Query, and I want to give y'all a lyrical side for more like the older crowd that understand like real hip hop, and the younger crowd. So Day One is more like the younger crowd, the auto tune, the harmonizing, stuff like that. So I want to attract both crowds. Like I want people to be in the same room and be like, I don't like this song, but turn on the next song. Like an undeniable project for real.
Mm.
Cause some people love Big O A and they don't like Day One, and some people love Day One and don't like Big O A.
You know, the fact that you're talking about that, how do you feel about the current climate in music?
Mm,
Because you're trying to bridge it between the two, but we saw, especially yesterday, how many different versions of hip hop there really is.
and it is. It's hundreds and thousands of different type of styles, and it's ways to manipulate and mix all of that together and just make it beautiful music. It ain't no point in separating it.
So, do you feel like we're actually melting it together? Or do you feel like we're still keeping it apart?
Some people keeping it apart, but I think real artists know how to keep it together.
Okay. So the new project you were talking about is melting both genres together. Are you also having collaborations?
I'm looking for collaborations right now.
So what would be the perfect collaboration for you?
I mean, I'm really willing to work with anybody. It's not a specific person that I'm looking for. If you on fire, you dope, and I feel like we can make music together. We gonna do that.
So is there anyone that like a dream collab?
Not at the moment. I want to work with everybody. It ain't like a specific person. Like I work with the whole industry, the indie artists, everybody. We can make this money together. Make these classics together.
So if you had to summarize what your 2022 is going to be like for your audience in five one word answers, what would it be?
Um, to change the way that they think, the things they buy, start supporting your own black people.
What are you wearing?
This is Benson Watches. It's a black owned company.
Okay.
Vitae London, black owned. Primezilla, also black owned. Dude from California. I just met up with him probably like right before I got out here.
That's dope. This was the outfit you were telling me about, right?
The Primezilla, yep.
Very nice, very nice, very
Oh, and
nice.
the shoes, Pyro Moss. Pyro Moss also black owned.
Woohoo! Look at you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the whole image together for y'all.
Okay, so you wanna change? You wanna help them, expose them to new things. You wanna help change their
The
style.
the style, the
So that's two.
you said five.
Yes.
Destroy the separation of hip hop. Like people don't need to hear auto tune and instantly think they need to cut it off. It's actually some good auto tune artists. Um, what's that? Three, cut the divided line, change their way of thinking, change what they buy in. And just be myself. It's so many artists trying to be other artists. They don't even know how to be themselves no more. So be me, change your perspective. What I got? One more left.
Mhm.
Mm, touring, traveling, everywhere.
Okay. I see that happening. You're here in New York, so we already started. One stay down, 49 more to go.
Yep, and I ain't gonna stop.
Fifth, actually, 50 more if you want to count Puerto Rico. I
I
don't.
count Puerto Rico too.
I don't care what they say, even if it's a Providence, they still count.
Yo hablo un poco español.
Listen, man. Black on, all she needs to get is a translator, man. She got you. If they could do the sign language, they could get us a translator. We're good.
Oh yeah, we gonna make all that happen. Want everybody to understand everything.
What was your highlight from yesterday?
The love that I got and the good music that I heard. Like I knew New York had good music, but I hadn't been exposed to original New York music in a minute, and that was fire. I loved it. I loved the love I received, and you know what I'm saying. It was fire. The whole night was. I can't even really recall a highlight. Like the whole night was lit.
Oh, it was lit. You guys all did amazing.
Yeah, I love the performance. I learned a little bit.
You're taking stuff on tour with you. 3 items. What would it be?
Uh,
Essentials.
Benson watches,
Okay.
17th watches. I can't go nowhere without my watches. And what else? More black owned shoes. I love Power Moss, so it's hard for me to leave without my two watches and some Power Moss on. I feel.
That's awesome. My love, thank you so much for sitting down with me. I
Thank
can't wait
you.
to hear more of your music. Tell us what's next and then give out your social media, then where they can find you.
Right now I'm deciding. I actually have the project could really be put out, but I want the best for y'all. Like I don't want to put out no mediocre song. I don't want to put out nothing half-assed. Like it's gotta be something that I will play every day, all day. Like it gotta be fire for everybody.
All right. And where can they find you?
Anywhere you can find me on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Instagram. What else is it? Twitter, Instagram, and there's one more that I'll be on heavy.
Snapchat? Instagram? No, we said Instagram. TikTok?
TikTok. I do need to step my TikTok game up. So yeah, it's KYSSMIA55. KYMI KYSSMIA55.
And if you don't like his music, you can kiss his ass.
Yep.
And
Follow the instructions of the name.
yeah, pretty much. And if you don't like Bet on Black or Rockview or Raw Zone, just don't support us. Well, his name says it all. My name is Ivy. This was a dope interview.
I appreciate it. This was fire.
Keep rocking on with our media day interviews. Keep following all the brands. Follow Bet on Black Magazine. Follow Rockview Entertainment, Titan of Rap, Ivy Productions. Welcome to the Raw Zone, and we are out.